CKDU 88.1 FM, Smooth Grooves. Again, Ultralight Beam, Kanye West doing that Sunday service. And today it was in Dayton, Ohio, as part of Dave Chappelle's benefit show for those who were involved in the mass shooting back in the beginning of August. All right, so we do have some special guests in the building. It's been a minute. One of them been here before. I don't think the other one been here. But so we got Jordan Burke and Jesse Patrick in the building. And you guys got some live music you're going to play for us, right?
Yeah, absolutely, man. Thanks for having us on, man. We really appreciate it.
No problem.
Check.
Oh, hold on. Are you there? There we go. You should be on now.
Yo. Can you hear me?
Got some Jordan?
Oh, hold on.
Check.
Let's try it now. Hold on. One time. There we go.
Check.
Yeah,
1,
I
2.
got you.
I hear you now.
Yeah. All right. Now, just before we start, I there's things we should ask, but you just told me a story literally right before we went on the air, and I always talk about the show must go on. The professional, a person that tries to be professional, everything could be crumbling around them, but the point is to deliver the show or whatever it is you're doing, the performance. If you're doing a DJ set, all that, like people don't see when you're DJing, they only see the back of your computer, they don't see the front. Things could be all messed up, but you're supposed to deliver it as if. So Jordan, what happened to you? It's something that like physically happened to you right before you were literally right before you're getting ready to play, right?
All right, so I'll get to that. I just want to kind of lead up to that. And
okay.
So what happened was I ended up making my way out to the Rockies, into Banff, and this was maybe last year, and I was always trying to grow as a musician and trying to get my voice, but I think I really found it when I was in the Rockies. I found a lot about myself when I was in the Rockies. And I found Jesse Patrick. He's from Darkside. We're both from Darkside.
Okay.
And I hadn't seen him in like 10 years. And I didn't really even know him that well, but I saw him from across the room at an open mic. And I said, I know this guy. And we ended up hanging out and doing music. And I started getting paid gigs out at this bar called Bruno's. Shout out Braden and all the boys. And one of my gigs, I was lined up, getting ready. My buddy had just opened up for me, and I was adjusting this mic stand that I had borrowed from the Rosencrown upstairs. And the mic stand was kind of sticky. And if you can picture, your face in front of the mic, trying to adjust it, that's kind of my first mistake. I was in the line of fire. But as soon as I adjusted it, right in my tooth right in the back of my mouth, and I'm looking around like, did anybody notice what just happened? And I pretty much just had to take my tooth out, put it on the music stand, and start playing Folsom Prison Blues by Johnny Cash.
Did it hurt? It must have hurt.
Oh, man, I broke this tooth like 6 times, man. I'm not getting it fixed till I get a crown, man. I swear.
That's why we get private health care, right? Just to pay for those teeth that we knock out at shows.
So, and I was going to say, just maybe back off a little.
Okay.
But at the same time, so you got through the show, everything?
Yeah. So there was this guy named Brent Lee there. He was one of the local legends playing everywhere, and I really wanted to impress him because he came to see me play because he heard me sing harmonies for him one time, and lo and behold, my last set right before I left, he got me up the night before I left to come back east. He got me up with his band on Wild Bill's stage singing a couple songs, which was pretty cool.
Nice. So why did you decide to go out to Banff? Like, what led you? You say you made your way, or what led you?
Man, I was a lost wolf in the jungle of life, man, trying to figure things out as I go, and I found out a lot about myself back then, and we're going to get more into that later about what I'm doing with my art movement now, knowing who I am as a person. I'm coming back to the East Coast to grow my roots and make sure that I use my platform everywhere I can to help other people as well.
Okay, cool. So what do you want to do? You want to get into a song, or you want to talk more? Because Jesse, maybe
we'll hand it over to Jesse for a minute, and he's going to talk about some stuff, and then we're going to do a couple of his tunes first.
Okay, cool.
For sure. Jesse Patrick grew up and raised here. Same thing. Been all over, playing all over. Open for April Wine. I've gotten to play with a lot of musicians I've been very fortunate about, and it's been a really, really cool road. So we're going to play some original music for you here and just have a time on the Smooth Grooves exclusive.
Okay, cool. So is this going to be just Jesse for this one?
No.
Okay, sorry.
I'm going to do a little bass beatboxing. And
so you know what? One thing I didn't consider, you will have to actually use this mic. Okay, cool. So whenever you're ready, just we'll make the transition. So again, we got Jordan Burke and Jesse Patrick here live in the studio, and they're going to do some live music for us here on Smooth Grooves, CKDU 88.1 FM, and then we'll resume the Triple Play Sunday. So whenever you're ready.
Awesome. So this is an original tune. I actually recorded this one with the Melatones. I've got a music video coming out for it really soon. Shout out to Royal Thieves Apparel, Thomas Bomber, who does all my videography and photography, graphic design, everything. So be sure to check them out. And J. Kent Guitars for all your electric guitar custom needs. So this is a tune called Show Me What You Got, and I hope you really enjoy it. It seems these days things don't seem to change. Same old people doing them same poor things. So when I grab my guitar and step up in my spot, you know I'm gonna go and show 'em what I got. Oh, oh, oh. So when the haters say, show me what you got, and baby, show me what you got. And when them haters say, show me what you got, and baby, show me what you got. And when them teachers say, show me what you got, and baby, show me what you got, you know I'm gonna go and step up in that spot, and I'm show you what I got. I'm giving y'all 32 bars of my artistry. This music and this hip hop, it is a part of me. But now that I'm getting older and I'm starting to see that this is part of my destiny, and this is who I was born to be. They never believed that I would succeed, they never believed that I would achieve. Where was I the day that they thought that we'd become what we wanted to be? I wanna be me, wanna be free, we'll be in a part of the industry, making my moves and paying my dues, whatever it takes to follow my dreams, yeah. And cut my bars and Verizon. Bigger and better's on my horizon. No Denzel, but you know that I'm a man of war. I can transform from man to beast like an animal. For every thought that I'm having is genius. Every move I make strategic. My words are smooth with thoughts, so what I'm spitting is bulimic. These no flow, gimmicky rap, spitting on they trap beats. Now I'm taking the game and making it jazzy and classy. So show me what you got, and maybe show me what you got. And when them haters say, show me what you got, and maybe show me what you got. And when them teachers say, show me what you got, and baby, show me what you got, you know I'm gonna go and step up in that spot, and I'ma show you what I got. Some days I feel like I just wanna give in, just wanna pretend I don't have to be living this life again. I think it's the end, my thoughts is always twisting and turning, and so I'm shooting whiskey and bourbon till I'm tipsy and turvy. It's soothing, they say that hip-hop's got my mind polluted. Words are my drugs, lyrics shoot to the eyes is diluted. They just don't understand what the music means to me. A microphone is to me what the rock is to the fiends. It's all of my dreams, I spit with the heat until the lines is on fire. I talk with the weed and hit on the beat and know when to only go higher and achieve. It's automatic, I'm causing havoc, my thoughts is mastered. I just put the pen to the page, sit back and watch the magic. It's not about the cash flow, it's all about the music, all about the studios and what they're producing. So grab the homies, grab a dope beat, match the dope tree past the 40, and we'll be feeling good until the morning. Ha! So show me what you got, maybe show me what you got. And when the haters say, show me what you got, maybe show me what you got. And when the teachers say, show me what you got, baby, show me what you got, you know I'm gonna go and step up in that spot, and I'ma show you what I got.
Nice one, nice one, nice one.
Yeah. I hope you really enjoy that. That'll be released on Spotify, Google Play, iTunes real soon. I am in the middle of recording an album called Tales Around the Burn Barrel right now, releasing in 2020. So if you like what you're hearing, you can find me on Insta, Facebook, pretty well everywhere, Jesse Patrick Music. Be sure to follow along and all the adventures that are coming up.
So we're getting a preview of stuff that's coming out, right?
Absolutely. I'm working on a tour right now in the UK. I went on tour in the Bahamas in April. Like, we got lots of things coming out, and lots of big projects and collaborations coming up. So yeah, be sure to keep a lookout.
So, and listening to that, like you're using the guitar, you're playing the guitar, but like there's like a singing / kind of, I guess, rapping as well. Like what are some of your influences? Like, what got you into that style?
Well, I mean, if you remember, like, way back in the day, I was involved in like the battle raps and the Elements League and stuff like that. When
you were?
yeah.
What was your rap?
Jesse Ito.
Okay.
Way back in the day.
It's all a blur. It's all a blur.
You know, I've always been in love with the hip hop culture. I used to like freestyle on the street corners in Jelly Bean Square, Gaston Road, like wherever anyone was popping. That's something I was always involved in. But I grew up like listening to blues and Jimmy and all that. So I try and like take the best of both worlds that make me who I am and put it into music.
And it's like unique sound, you know, not a lot of people sound
thanks,
like
man.
that.
I really appreciate that. That's what we're going for, right? I mean, the industry's so saturated now. Any artist with an interface can make an album, and finding something original is just so hard. So I really appreciate that. That's the greatest compliment you could give me. Thank you.
No problem. All right, you want to get into something else? Or?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm going to do another original tune, same thing. This one's in the studio working right now. This was co-written by Anthony Manuel. Shout-outs to him. We had a band out west called New Jack Break, and we got really, really popular and busy. We played with Vertigo. Check them out. They actually just got a brand new record label. They've got some cool things out there, so be sure, especially if you like hard rock and metal, you will really like these guys. So there's the plug. Shout-outs to those guys. So yeah, we got really busy, and I was playing a show in Canmore, at least my perspective, and so my band's going, I'm going, and then there's a girl that's just grinding to the music. Like, we had the dance floor going, but this one girl just caught my eye, and I couldn't stop staring at her. It was probably the creepiest moment on stage I've ever had, and it was so bad to the point that I was no longer playing, but my band was still going, and then they had to stop and kind of like tap me and get me back into reality. So this is a tune called Distraction, and I hope you enjoy it.
Okay, so Jesse Patrick live in the studio, also with Jordan Burke doing the accompanying with the beatbox and all that, and I heard the background vocals too, so shout out. Smooth Grooves exclusive on CKDU 88.1 FM.
My mind keeps playing dirty tricks on me, painting this vivid sexuality. Temperatures rising with your synergy, and I can't seem to snap back to reality, yeah. And when you're near, your essence calls to me, taunting with whispers of your intimacy. Our music's grooving, but my heart skips a beat. Your flavor's so seductive that it's torturing me, because I can't seem to find way to leave these thoughts behind. Let me tell you, girl, it competes if the heart's so sweet, and I really don't mind, because you're my favorite distraction. That's a straight fact. In normal action, you just blow me away. I feel such satisfaction and into attraction, even in your absence, blowing my mind away. Well, hey, you can distract me any day. Seen her in the clubs that I'm playing my tracks in. She's got some looks to kill it, it's a fatal attraction. I usually ain't consumed by these booze that I flash in promiscuous fashion, but man, I'm fooled by the action. Baja, walker, talker, mannerisms, and a style and smile's got some swagger in it. I fantasize about you and it's crystal clear. Your mirage, so when you're close you disappear, because I can't seem to find. When to leave these thoughts behind. Well, let me tell you, girl, it competes and my heart's so sweet. Really don't mind, because you're my favorite distraction. That's a straight fact. In normal action, you just blow me away. I feel such satisfaction and into attraction, even in your absence, pulling my mind away. Well, hey.
Yeah. Ooh. Yeah.
You can distract me any day. You can distract me any day. You can distract me any day.
Nice. I
Thanks.
like that.
Thank
I
you,
like
thank
that.
you.
I
Cheers,
like
cheers,
that.
cheers.
CKDU 88.1 FM. You're getting an exclusive today, man. Jesse Patrick, Jordan Burke in the building, giving us some live performance, actually playing the guitar, singing along, beatboxing, all of that. You know what I mean? So what's up next?
I'm gonna play original here.
Okay.
So I have these ones back.
Yeah, no problem.
Thanks.
All right. Yeah, man. I like this. You know, we need more of this on the air, no doubt. So I'm glad you decided to come in and do this live. You know what I mean?
You can have it all, Ryan.
No
You
doubt.
want the Jesse Jordan, you can have it all.
I want to hear the
Shout
remix.
out Jordan
right?
Crozier. Shout out Caleb Simmons.
Yeah. Where's? Yeah.
Chad Hatcher. I was trying to get Caleb to come with me today, man. He's the first one that brought me here. Remember that?
That's right. Oh,
Ryan
yeah.
didn't even know my name, man. He got me. Caleb had me practicing in the other room before we played, and Ryan said, "I'm sorry, man. I don't really know this guy, but you can introduce the guests if you want." And we started doing Sam Cooke. Otis Redding.
Yeah. No, it was dope. You know what I mean? Caleb's he's been at the show multiple times throughout the years, and we always root for Caleb. He brought Andrew Winter with him, too, the last couple times, so shout out. No doubt. It's CKDU 88.1 FM, Smooth Grooves. Yours truly, R.S. Smooth.
Sure.
And live music in the studio. So, Jordan Burke, you're going to do your thing?
Yeah, I'm gonna introduce this song first. How
Yep.
much time we got? Okay. Yeah, so I just want to introduce this song. I always got to give credit to this guy when I introduce this song. I had help writing this song. So, a little bit about me. I used to be a glass blower up in Cape Breton. My aunt married a crystal craftsman from Ireland that came over and started Nova Scotian Crystal in 1996, and then they went up and they started Island Crystal on my grandfather's land up in Cape Breton. Now, there was a gentleman named Damien Peck. He was hit by a car when he was young. He had brain damage, and they said he was never going to speak. And this guy ended up turning into be a very charming, witty individual. You know, normal, same as me and you. Pretty funny, actually, compared to me and you. And but he had a really hard time stuttering. Like he couldn't get his words out. And but when he sang, he didn't stutter. So I always make this joke. Sorry, Damien, you couldn't carry a tune in a pail, but you know, it was amazing to see his words flow when he sang, and he helped me write this song. It's called My Girl. My girl, I cannot live without her. Don't you wanna see the stars tonight? The stars so bright. And baby, can't you see you're the one for me? And baby, can't you see we're chosen by the sea? Hey! My girl, she's the one I see in my dreams, holding my hand, but now it breaks my heart to see she's dancing with another man. And I cannot believe that I couldn't see I ever stood a chance. I hold my heart in my hand, hoping that you might
take it once again. Hey! My girl, I cannot live without her. Don't you wanna see the stars tonight? The stars so bright. And baby, can't you see you're the one for me? And baby, can't you see we were chosen by the sea?
Nice one. Congrats. I like that. And so you and the other dude wrote that song?
Yeah, Damien Peck. My name is Jordan Burke. That was written by Jordan Burke and Damien Peck.
So do you have something coming out soon that people can check for?
Yeah, I do. Right now, we just sat down with Compact Audio Recording Studio. Shout out to Jimmy Torres hooking us up with that. Last week, we did a live stream, but we also did a live audio and visual recording. So we're going to try and chop some of that up this weekend to put out for you guys. I want to talk about a big event I'm putting on.
Yeah, go ahead.
So I'm hopefully sitting down with Jay Bruce later today. He's going to help me write some grant proposals for this funding. So I'm trying to create an event. It's going to be an all-ages event, and hopefully it's going to be free admission for everybody. You can buy food and stuff there or buy artist stuff. But basically my goal is to bring all the best artists and art forms in Halifax together. So, I'm going to have music, but I'm also going to have writers, photographers, body painting, hopefully some fire eating going on, some meditation, yoga. I got Balance Fitness, by the way. Shout out to Balance Fitness Wellness Center. They gave me a giveaway. We have a month free membership of Balance Fitness we're giving away, and they're putting on, we're giving that away today, and they're putting on an aerobics class hopefully at this event. And so my main goal is basically to provide an avenue where we can demonstrate these forms of art and maybe help some people find an art form themselves that might help them discover who they are and express who they are as a person. Because I have six or seven different forms of art that I do, and I've really helped express myself. I've been depressed and I've been confused, and I've been, luckily avoided jail and the graveyard many times. And so I feel if I have a platform and a voice, I have a duty to try to help out the community and see if they can maybe deter some of the counterproductive behavior like crime and violence that we have going on with idle hands.
So there's a couple things there. So when are you planning to do that? Is that something? It's just
so it's right now. It's a lot of we're putting a lot of work into it, but I think it's probably going to be the spring.
Okay. Because
it's just too much to try and half do it for the fall. So we're going to try. The grant application deadlines are November, so we're it's in the works, but we got a lot of momentum, a lot of artists behind me. If you could just pass me that right there, please. I just want to mention a couple people.
Is that the lyrics book right there?
This is the everything,
notes?
bro. This is the Bible. This is the holy... No, I shouldn't say that. I'm sorry to any religious people listening.
It is Sunday, right?
Yes, it's Sunday. I don't want to curse on air either, so I almost cursed. Now I want to shout out to Sam Jam and Kyle Boudreau and The Frequency and all them guys who are just kind of bringing me in and around at Economy Shoe Shop and Sniggly Wiggly's and Ale House. Hopefully I'll be playing with them guys soon. But we also have Helen Lockhart, a friend of mine. I met her at Evolve. Shout out Evolve Festival. It was amazing. But luckily, I was fortunate enough I could pay for that. But, some people aren't that fortunate, so that's why I'm trying to do this free event. Anyway, Helen Lockhart's a busker. She does these little flower and devil sticks where you see them tossing around like the batons and stuff. She's selling those for $25. Anyways, I want to get into this next song real quick. It's a little bit slower. It's from the MTV Unplugged album of Alice in Chains back in 1996. and I only just started listening to Lane Staley, but he's taught me so much already. Rest in peace. So this song's called Nutshell because like it just goes perfectly with what I was talking about. 'Cause I felt like I was in a nutshell for so long, man. Chase misplanted lies. We face the path of time, and yet I fight, this battle all alone. To cry to, no place to call home. Self is rape. My privacy is raped, and yet I find repeating in my head, if I can't be my own, I'd feel better dead. Ooh.
Nice. That's great.
Thank you.
I like the versatility too, you know what I mean? Different vibes, different styles. Jordan Burke here live in the studio along with Jesse Patrick at CKDU 88.1 FM, Smooth Grooves. And yeah, what's going? You know, I wanted to ask you about something, but before you go, Jordan, I don't know if it's I don't have to ask specifics, but something happened. We were in the same place. Something happened like just over 4.5 years or four years ago.
It's okay, man. You can mention that.
Okay, so so we were in the same event at a club.
DJ IV was there too.
Yeah, IV.
DJ IV was there.
A bunch of people, you know, was and that event was kind of like a showcase for local talent and stuff like that. And while we were there, you were actually shot, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just the wrong place at the wrong time, man. It was crazy, man. I won't tell the whole story, but basically the guns started going off from outside. Somebody was getting robbed, and I ran back in the bar, and I kind of stopped. Something told me to stop running, and because I knew he was firing like that, and I stopped, and just as I stopped, man, the bullet came right through the wall and straight through my arm. So if I had to take it one more step, man, I wouldn't be here. So thank God, man. Thank God for looking over me and protecting me, man. And I got so much work to do because I'm still here, man.
So, you know, you mentioned you were depressed and stuff like that. Did that play any part?
Yeah, I played a lot because, you know, people think it's cool and stuff like that. Like, it's not cool, man, especially a year a year, every day I had to tell that story like 10 times, man, over and over and over in my head. And I had to ask myself, why am I still alive?
Yeah.
And I got into a weird head spot, man. Just like, I should be lucky and I should be happy and grateful, but it was just like, anyway, it just messed with my head and a lot of other stuff too. But, I haven't made the best decisions sometimes, and that's kind of messed with me a bit. But it's only up from here, man.
So, like, if I could ask, like, even an honest question, like, did it deter you from even wanting to be a part of the scene and the events and stuff?
It kind of did, man. I kind of just stopped playing music for a while, and, like, I always kept saying, like, oh, I'm going to play music, I'm going to do this, and I just kept talking, and I just never did anything. But, I think we have storms in life, and it's not so much about waiting for the storm to pass as it is trying to learn how to dance in the rain. So,
like that.
So Jesse's going to say one more thing about his event this weekend, and then I'm going to play an original. I think we got 5 minutes left or something?
No problem. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, for sure. I guess kind of on that same note and those kind of instances, I am playing an event this weekend coming up here at Monty's on Saturday. And it's a Children's Wish Foundation show, so it's $5 at the door. There's bands all day long, I believe starting from either 1 or 2 and then going right till the last band's at 1 in the morning. There's going to be a special guest to close off the night, and I'm just before that playing at midnight. All the proceeds from the door charge are going to the Children's Wish Foundation to make dreams come true for all the kids that really need it and are at that stage where they are going to see their last years, right? We're really fortunate that we have Jordan here with us, and I'm so blessed that I get to continue to record and sing and play with this guy here, because he's a solid dude, man, and bad things happen, and I think it all happens for a reason. He's here and we've connected, and I'm really happy for that time, and he invited me here, so respect to that. So come out to the Children's Wish show. Your $5 goes towards making a kid's dream come true, and it's going to be a great event. Eldorado band's playing. We've got like a whole lineup. Atlantic Storm's going to be there, so check it out all day long. Saturday at Monty's Bar and Grill in Waverly in Dartmouth. So yeah, Jordan, smash us out with an original tune here.
Go ahead. Yep.
Last one?
Yep.
Okay. So, once again, my name is Jordan Burke. Just a few more shout-outs. My buddy Chell's putting on a show at Men's on Thursday. If you guys want to go check out Chell, I'll be there. Shout-out Bowen, Mac Malicious, DJ Hornell. You know all them guys. My buddy Daniel Ryan with the nice... he's got a sweet restaurant. Go check out Bramoso, the best pizza in town. Okay. Jason Banks. Shout-out Jeff Shearer and Chimney Swifts. From Wolfville with Ashlyn, Jesse, Reggie, Eric, and Jordan. Those guys are amazing. And I want to announce the winner for the 1 month membership is Keel Mack. I'll get you on Facebook. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, R. Smooth. And this last song is an original. And it doesn't quite have... We're working on the title. So here we go.
All right.
Valleys of bend, space and time. The window closes, the door is open. Don't be blinded by your sight, because the light holds power so divine. keeps water close beside, and our fruits will grow from the seeds we've left behind. We are the gardeners of life. And do the raindrops carry secrets from Mother Nature's womb? And do the trees leave the stories as they blossom and they bloom? And as above, so below, as within, so without. Just help your sisters and your brothers, we'll get there soon. Because the light holds power so divine against light, and keeps water close beside, and our fruits will grow from the seeds we've left behind. We are the gardeners of life. And I saw the clouds as they were basking in the rays of the moon, and somehow I knew that the light holds power so divine, begins light, keeps water close beside, and our fruits will grow from the seeds we've left behind. We are the gardeners of life, and our fruits will grow from the seeds we've left behind. We are the gardeners of life.
I like it, man. I like the vibes.
Thank you.
I love that song.
No doubt. Is
Thank
Jordan
you.
going to be with you on Saturday too, Jesse? Or?
I might show up, might make an appearance, but I'm not going to play.
Okay.
But thank you so much, Ryan. Thank you once again. And I feel like I'm missing something, but if I forgot to say anything, you'll hear me again hopefully next month. If Ryan likes me enough, we'll be back.
For sure. No doubt. All right. Thanks for coming through. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks a lot, man. I hope we can do this again.
Thanks to Jill, too. Shout out to Jill driving us in video and photos all day.
No doubt, no doubt. All right, thank you for coming through again, Jordan Burke, Jesse Patrick, and you can check out Jesse and possibly Jordan this Saturday, August 31st at Monty's, right? I'm pretty sure I know what that event's called. I just forget the name, but yeah, it's for the Children's Wish Foundation anyway, all day,
absolutely.
right? And you're gonna be on at midnight, but the band start at like 1 o'clock or something, right?
Yeah, so come check out some live music, all local talent, and yeah, it's just gonna be a great time. Go into a good cause. We'll have a hoot and a holler.
Okay, cool. Thanks for coming through, fellas.
Thank you so much, R. Smooth.
No problem. And let's get back to the Triple Play Sunday edition of Smooth